Welcome back. You're still watching Politics Tonight, digging beyond the headlines. And now to our interview with the guest of the day. I am joined by an accountant and senator representing Kano Central Senatorial District, Rufai Hanga. Tonight we're discussing Kano politics. Thank you very much for joining us, our distinguished senator.
Thank you very much, and thank you for inviting me.
All right. Now, you're now in the Senate. I would like you to tell us about your experience after inauguration.
My experience after inauguration is that since we only start for one day after inauguration, I'm just happy that our team won. Is stability group. I belong to stability group. My experience is that we were happy, we were like a family because we had a bond amongst us, and that was that. Yeah, in fact, after we closed, I began to be nostalgic of our situation and the friendship with our friends. That is my experience. That's the only experience, but I'm sure I'll have a better experience when we resume because the Senate, the 10th Senate, I judged by in my interaction with my colleagues, is going to be a very dynamic Senate because there are a lot of people experience, there are a lot of people of integrity and with the track record of previous engagements. So I think we are going to have a very wonderful, gigantic, and which is this Senate is going to be a wonderful Senate.
All right. So you became a senator following a Supreme Court verdict occasioned by withdrawal of Ibrahim Shekarau. How do you view this about your emergence?
Well, I became a senator by winning an election, not only by the Supreme Court. The election was about to be snatched. It's collaboration from here and there, but I went to court. And this federal high court judged that I was the candidate and that should be given the opportunity to contest. Now, and on the strength of that judgment, we went and contested and I won the election. After the election, INEC appealed the High Court judgment, and we went to appeal court. We won we won, and then after that, INEC still yet appealed to the Supreme Court, and we went to Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court upheld the two judgments of the two lower courts. So that's how immediately INEC issued me with a certificate confirming that yes, I don't know why in the first place they went to court challenging my candidature. But I thank God that we have all proofs and other things. And, I thank God that it's now all over.
So, the APC senatorial candidate, talking about Abdulkarim Zara, is now challenging your election victory at the tribunal on grounds that the election was marred by irregularities, malpractices, and non-compliance with Electoral Act. How confident are you about retaining your mandate?
Well, see, normally I wouldn't want to comment on this now as we are already in the tribunal. I think it is prejudicial for me. It's prejudicial for me to comment on that, talk about on something that is already with the tribunal. The tribunal has given us a date in July to make a judgment. Our lawyers made their submissions and final submissions and were all adopted. We are waiting for judgment. And I think it is wrong for me to comment on that because I think I'm not a lawyer, but I think it's not proper for me to comment on that now.
All right. So you moved from APC to NNPP. Let me ask you, what prompted your defection to the Kokonsia group? In a state, At a time, you were an ally of former President Buhari.
Yes, I had to leave APC because of injustice and the atrocities the APC and its people have been committing or committing to us, to all Nigerians, and the condition was not conducive for me, not good for my liking. So I had to leave the party because I wouldn't want to be part of the bad story of the APC. I was certainly an ally to Buhari for a long time, until when we floated and registered the CPC, the party that came and marched together with ACN and the other parties to plot the APC. Uh, unfortunately, unfortunately, what we were expecting from Buhari was not tenable. Buhari, we thought he would be something, but later on realized that he had no capacity. See, you can see the impunity with which they ruled. You can see the kind of people he put in government. You can see from his actions and so on that he had no capacity. So I wouldn't want to be part of that bad story. That's why I left. I'm glad I left for NNPP. I'm glad that now we have an understanding with the APC. But it's a different APC. This is Aswaju APC. But Aswaju has capacity. You can see from even what he has begun to do. From the beginning, you can know, as an adage, our language says, you can immediately identify a Good Friday right from Wednesday. When the coming Friday is going to be good, you will begin to feel it right from Wednesday. So the way he started, I'm proud of it, and I'm proud to associate myself with him and the government. Although I knew him long before now, he was an associate. We were together in the same party, in SDP, in the same camp. When we went to the National Assembly together, I went as a member of the House of Reps. He was a senator, and ever since we related. I was in AC with him, and I was a member of the Summit Committee of the AC, representing the Fifth Senate there. So you can see, I know the man has capacity because he once said to me, that look, Hanga, maybe I don't know, maybe I can't know everything, but I assure you, I'll get the right people who can do things for me. And he's doing it. He may not be an engineer, but he knows a very good engineer to do the engineering for him. He may not be a lawyer, but I know he has the capacity and the ability to fish out a very excellent lawyer to do the lawyer for him. So this is it. This is what you want. It's just a matter of being an administrator, a very good administrator, a very good manager. You don't have to be everything, but you are a good manager, and then you can be able to fish out the right people to do the right job for you. That is it. So certainly I have regretted my association with Buhari, and I'm sorry. Uh, I apologize to all those that I convinced to go along with at that time. I'm giving a big apology for that. That I convinced a lot of people to come, even though some people that I tried to convince to come along and market Buhari said, no, 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 you don't know him. He's not the kind of person who support because he has no capacity. And later on, they were his ministers. They were his street doctors. They were the people around him that were among the Kamal there. And some of them were governors, because he doesn't know who's which. That is that. I'm sorry to make this comment, but I'm saying my mind.
All right, so Senator, let's stay on that. I mean, you've been very consistent with this submission. You have consistently said former President Buhari performed below your expectation. Why have you been so consistent with this?
Because it's the truth. Mm. Ever since I was mentioning this, ever since I've remained consistent on this, have you ever had somebody come to contradict me? No. I'll give you the answer no. I have been consistent on this. I've been saying it, and up to now, since the time I started making this kind of comments, nobody came out to say you are lying. Nobody came out to contradict what I have said because I have facts, and people know that. But rather than contradicting me, you always call me and pity me that, oh, Hanga, Senator Hanga, we are sorry. That's certainly what you said the truth. We are sorry this happened to you. We've seen, we knew when you were when you helped us culture doing this. Sorry that you had that treatment. But it's not, I thank God. At least President Buhari, as well as you knew. And as I was saying, we brought him into politics. We convinced him to come along with us when we were in ANPP. Now he came from APP after when it turned after coming together with. Now we suffered for him, marketed him, did everything. We believed him, thinking that it was okay, it was genuine. Knowing he was fair. Now we did everything. Until the first election, we was able to see some governors from the northern extraction did not go along with us in making sure he won the election. I didn't know that they knew him more than us. So you didn't help.
All right.
Second time.
So, Senator, let's talk about Kano politics. Your party, the NNPP, is in charge now. What do you have in store for the people of the state? Did you get my question, Senator?
Yeah, I left him and went away and started floating the CPC. And then when he saw the writing on the wall, later on he asked me one day that what about the party you mentioned you want?